MTV looks like it has a chance to round out for a reversal to the upside, a macro reversal. Despite what Bitcoin's doing, even though this is likely going to follow Bitcoin. However, if independent of Bitcoin, if you can do such a thing, this could be rounding out, right? But if Bitcoin tanks, this will tank as well. The one best guide that I can see on this, honestly, this chart is respecting the origin lines, not perfectly, but they are a damn good guide right now. So let's dive into the origin lines on MTV here. So what you might do is pause this video, at some point, or watch it and then come back to this point and try to make lines that look like mine. That's it. So the one I would start off with is honestly the dotted one right here. Wick, awesome bounce, resistance, resistance, perfect resistance. I would start with this line right here. And then everything should be parallel to it. So after you make that line, you just hold control, then click it, then drag it, and then start making your lines. So hopefully that part right there is helpful, because I think this is the best way. Honestly, this is a great guide. So let's go down to the 4-hour chart. See this 140-day consolidation. And again, this was my 2022 target. Not my low target, bottom target, but for 2022, wasn't too far off. But it definitely stopped on a dime, didn't it? And it's gone sideways. So just looking at this right here, using the origin lines as guidance of support and resistance as horizontals are, what is your first and most obvious observation? Outside of the fact that, it seems to be toying with these lines pretty well. Outside of that, what observation are you making? It's on the right half of the chart. If it breaks this, it's going to drop hard. This is at freaking decision time. If it goes down, so from a horizontal perspective, this origin line will trap it. So even though it has more room to come down to hit the bottom of the horizontal and fill out the triangle and maybe bounce, if it were to come down here on this part of the triangle and bounce, it's going to get rejected with an extremely high likelihood by this origin line. Therefore, it's bearish. So keep that in mind. It's getting ready to break down. Likely bounce, but then that bounce will only go up to there with a very high likelihood. Doesn't mean it's going to tank from there. But if it goes down, it's going to stay down. What could happen? Another common way for price to interact, doesn't have to be MTV, Bitcoin even, Ethereum with origin lines, is it likes to ride an origin line until it breaks what people are considering a neckline. And then you get a bullish breakout like that. So I don't see this turning around and just getting bullish. I don't think that's going to happen. Even though this consolidation is pretty mature, but the shape from here to here, it's not bullish enough. It's not in an uptrend. So in order for it to go up, by far the most likely way for that to happen is to ride this origin line until you get to probably here and you fill out this triangle right here. That is the only way it's going to go up with a very high likelihood. And that could take, so this point right here is November 20th. So your best bet for a move up is to go sideways for a month and hold on to that trend line and ride it. And so that price point of a break up is around 1/10 of a penny. So 0012. 0012.44, as you can see there. It's already at the breakdown point, so it needs to hold this, 0011. And that's all you need right now. Because most likely, if it goes down, You already know most likely where it's going. And if Bitcoin goes down at the same time and it passes this, well, you already know where it's going. You have the next origin line. Easy. Easy, easy. Everything's crystal clear. And right here. And then the expectations of going up, you need to do this first. So don't expect it to go take off, and that's it. Pretty simple analysis. Guessing which one will happen. I just gave you the conditions for when one would become more probable. The probability to hit this is on the verge of happening, but you'll see it. Like you'll just see it go below the line, right? And probably, go a little bit below, use it as resistance, and then go down. If it's in the triangle, well, then it's going to stay in the triangle until it gets above here or breaks below the line. Simple. So to guess which way it plays out, it's honestly irrelevant because we have these like crystal clear guides. Just wait till the guide tells you, okay, now we turn left. Now we turn right. Now let's go up the mountain. Your guide will tell you where to go. Just let your guide work and stop guessing. And that's it.